Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hi, you guys. It's Kim and Latrice. How are you doing today, Kim?
I'm good, good. Had a good day. I had one of my friends over. She came over today to help me and Mama out. She helped us out today and barbecued. So good day, just a resting day. A good day, a
What did you
great day. How
barbecue?
about yourself?
What did you barbecue?
Pork chops, ribs, and a Boston butt.
Oh, okay. What are your sides that you having with it?
Baked beans and deviled eggs, potato salad.
Ooh,
Hmm
all
I don't
right.
really eat. I don't really eat pork like that. I'm not gonna eat in the ribs and thing, but the kids and mom, they
Mm-hmm.
eat it. I don't eat that. I eat chicken.
Gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I saw your picture. You sent it to me. Your picture. You're riding the bike. I was saying, he better follow that. I wasn't talking about like following you, like follow the leader. No, he better follow that bouncy
Girl,
bounce. That
you are
bouncy
so.
bounce.
What is you talking about? You are so
That's why. That's why he on that bike, following that bouncy bounce. Yeah.
this good. Y'all ignore Kim. She is crazy. I don't know what she talking about.
So how was your day?
I'm fine. No complaints. Busy. I've got to go and fold some clothes, y'all. Once I get off the podcast, I'm gonna go upstairs and put all these clothes, well, fold clothes and hang clothes.
So
Um, and that'll be ending it for today.
yeah. So
Hmm.
let me ask this: since we've been talking and doing our 30-day challenge, do you think that your husband is riding from any of our conversations? Do you think he's want to ride with you from any
Well,
of
no, I
our?
mean we used to work out together all the time anyway. And
Yeah.
remember I told you we were supposed to get bikes together for that. So it
Yeah.
just that, yeah, the bikes are here, so now we're rolling. That's all.
So by you being on it, and influenced him to go ahead on. I want my bike. I want my bike. So we could do it together, huh?
I guess that's a way to look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose
Yeah.
that's a way to look at it, but we had been in the works of talking about it for a long time.
Yeah, but it happened.
Well, that
So
was because my dad, look, with my baby, he with my baby, and then me getting the bike. So it's kind of like, okay, so yeah, because he go every morning faithfully to the gym, and
uh-huh.
and he does like 7 miles. So he loves to run, child.
Yeah, so that's why I say what did some influence for him to want to ride since he go to the gym every morning.
I guess you could look at it like influence. I guess I don't see it that way, but I suppose just depending on how
Yeah.
you look at it. Remember, but girl, you must forgot.
Mhm.
Remember I told you he jumped on and took my bike while we was on the podcast. What are you? I just thought about it.
Mhm.
Remember we was on the podcast. When I first got the bike, and I was like, wait a minute, did he go on my bike and left and went riding?
Oh, he did. Didn't he?
Yeah, I
That's what I
forgot
said.
about
Influence. You got your bike, so he wanted to get his. He wanted to go get
that.
his.
He ain't got his yet. He ride my daughter's bike. You know, my daughter taller than me, so he just grabbed her bike. Yeah, and we went together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't got his yet, child.
Well,
My
that's
husband nickname in the house is Debo.
why? Because he debo everybody's
He'll
stuff.
just take whatever and go. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Ah.
Mm-mm. And my daughter, she went with me a couple times, child. It's a wrap. Well, I shouldn't say it's a wrap, but she don't like heels. She's like walking is better. I'm like Taylor.
Yeah. Well, we did speak about family support. So,
Hmm.
we wonder why family don't support, certain things we do.
What do you mean? Help
Or
me
not
out.
just us, just in general, question why family don't support each other. 100%.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It seems
Yeah.
like it's everywhere. You know, you have some who do, but the majority, it's just always been a time. That's why Jesus mentioned it. You know, it's just always it's the human nature in people for some reason or another. I really don't even know what it is. You know, as to the why, because I think it could be different reasons. You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
um,
I think
But
so.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. People don't support family members for certain reason.
And
And I,
friends. And
yeah,
friends, you
and
know.
friends and
Yeah.
friends.
I think it's just when people are close to you, which I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I remember my nephew, he was talking about, he's been acting for a while, and he was just noticing too, I guess when he would share something on social media, they wouldn't share his stuff.
Hmm.
He was talking about it, and it's like, yeah, that's always been there. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about people. But oh well,
Yeah,
child. Yeah,
you have to keep pushing because he kept pushing and he was successful without any
yeah,
family member doing anything for him.
yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. So yeah, we have to think about those type of things. Sometimes they come up, want to know like, or why.
Yeah, because even like in my house, like even with the kids, with the podcast and other stuff that I have going on,
Yeah.
you have onesies and twosies because people they have their different interests. Um,
Hmm.
and do you, put yourself aside for just a moment to support someone else? I think it can be done. But I do think the younger you are, the more you are into your own world type thing,
It's
you
so
know?
true. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're learning and finding your way.
Yep. Absolutely.
So by
Absolutely.
at the teenage years, baby, I am so glad that is over because find your way before I help you. Because that teenage year, it was like you know nothing. Leave me alone. I'm in my room, baby.
Absolutely. I'll be like, man. I mean, I am. I got a few of y'all. I know a little something.
But I think it's all teenagers. It's all teenage years. It's like we're learning. They're learning themselves and that mother closeness what we had when they were smaller. They don't. No, I'm a teenager. Why are you looking at me?
Oh, why are you looking at me? Well,
It's just I'm just saying example.
big girl said, why
Yeah,
you?
why are you
It's
looking at?
everything, huh? Be just the
Yeah,
simplest stuff.
just the simplest stuff.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, what kind? Woo, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So you guys, we didn't have a topic for today. We were just gonna come on here and just do our regular um conversating. Oh, you know what? I did see something. Girl, I just saw something on social media where a guy was traveling, I guess, with it seems like with his girlfriend and I know her mom, they said was sitting next to her and he was sitting in front of her. Girl, why this fool on Tinder?
No,
Yet trying to meet up with someone for when they land and they got to fighting on the plane. And a man
no,
defended her because when she got upset, she shouldn't have reacted. She should have waited, I think, till she got the plane. But you can't honestly, really, to be honest, tell someone how they should act because it's raw. And so she was trying to like, I guess, hit at the phone, hit at him. I don't know. That joker actually swung to hit her, and some dude went on her defense and they got to fighting. And even with the guy fighting for her, she did help the guy, and she kept punching her boyfriend. Yeah, so it was so horrible. I was just like, this is what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Why
and
can't these guys why can't we do better as
I
human
know,
beings? But there's,
I know.
there are so many different type of peoples that are here on the planet, and I get it. But
Yeah,
seeing that, I was just like,
I know.
really, dude?
Yeah, all the time, all the time. That's why I
I
be
mean, but
saying,
to the point, this girl sitting in front of you, and she's
yeah,
behind you. You
yes,
know she's behind you.
yes, yes,
That's like you just cheated in my face. I,
yes.
it's just so sad. I just wish she could have composed herself, but I'm pretty sure she won't be. They talk about getting banned from flying, but I'm pretty sure probably, like they were saying, just that airline.
A
Who
lot
knows?
of
They might give her a pass, child. I
a lot of people can't. Girl, I don't know how to phrase it. Different and on just it.
can't hear you. It's like you walked away. Say it again.
I did try because my phone started playing Pandora.
Oh.
I guess we were talking about Pandora's box. These men.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it's going off like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So I thought that was a little sad, and I was like, this is why some women do, like we talk about, want to give up, but you just get so tired. But she did seem like she was probably like our age or something.
Yeah, I
But
told you
yeah, it was just like,
they get tired. It's the tired trying to make men want us.
yeah,
You get
respectfully,
tired.
because they want us to
Yeah,
just want to
respectfully.
be
Yeah.
with us and
Right.
do right. I think to
Right.
not want us, but to do right by us is the
Right.
type of
Right.
thing that,
Right.
yeah. So it was just like, oh, and I was like, man, so there wasn't anything that I could think of to even that I was gonna, to talk about. But then that was something that I did see when I was sitting up underneath the dryer drying my hair, and I was just like, oh, and I think that might be the only time I got on social media today.
When
I was sitting up underneath the dryer drying my hair, and I caught that. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
I got on any social media earlier today because I ended up taking a nap before me and my husband went and got on the bike. I ended up taking a nap, and then when I got back, of course, I got busy. So yeah,
yeah,
I hadn't
I
done
did.
anything.
Yeah, I did a little TikTok earlier, this morning and a little bit this evening because I've been outside, as they say. I've been outside all day. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I have been on it doing a little something, making sure it's seen and you're seen and I'm seen. I still been on there. Still
Gotcha.
dedication to some things. You still have to be dedicated through your journey throughout your day. You still have to be dedicated to the things that you say you're um that you I'm looking at this phone, I'm sorry. You have to be dedicated to the things that you say you are going to do,
Right.
or the
Mhm.
things that you already put in place.
Yeah.
You already started. You have to be dedicated. If you don't be dedicated, it will never get done.
Agreed. Agreed. Which is why we're this 30-day journey that Kim and I decided to do. We're making sure that we show up. Is there anybody that's on? Is there anything that you guys have questions about, want to discuss? Um, I see our
Just
number.
talk.
I see our number one here.
Yeah.
I
It
will
just
be sure to.
yeah. I was like, okay, I'm number one. We're gonna be on talking about the upcoming school year. What are you looking forward to? You
Hmm.
know, have you
Well, yeah,
learned
they
it?
are getting ready to start school where you are in a couple of weeks, huh?
Yeah. Have you learned anything over the summer? Did you play the entire time? Did you read? Were you on social media the entire summer? What did you do? What are you looking forward to?
Right, right. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, our dinner was actually ordered. I didn't even cook dinner tonight. We were supposed to go as a family earlier for brunch, and we didn't go, but we're gonna go tomorrow morning early. Um,
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna do it as a family because I don't even think we've been out to eat as a family since my dad's been living with me. Not
oh,
out to
so
eat.
going as well?
Oh yeah, whole family. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
We
That
just do
family
that.
thing.
Hmm.
And that's what we need to get back to, the family, just going out like we used to, just going out to eat, family things, family events. If we could get back to that, maybe things, can shift a little bit.
What you saying? When you talking about immediate families, or are you talking about like
Yeah.
cousins and?
Yeah, families, like immediate family, like your family, like you're going out with your family today, and your outside family, like cousins. I'm saying like the immediate family, people like you said, you took a pause from going out to eat, to the movies, you know, hanging out every now and then. You took a pause because we get so bogged down with everyday life, like trying to work or take care of home. You just forget about those things, which is very important to do.
Yeah, well, we still do movies all the time. It's just dinner we hadn't done. Probably before my boys. My last two had left to join the military, and they left, I think, March. So it's been a minute. We used to go out as a family all the time to eat, but the
I
other
didn't even
piece
know
of that
you
is
were
so
11 months.
unhealthy. That's
I
that's
didn't-
another reason why I pull back from all the going out to eat. Is the
It's
restaurants are pricey.
unhealthy. It's
Yeah,
unhealthy.
yeah. Most of it is unhealthy. I recall when we was doing this huge vegan thing, we would go to like the vegan restaurant. Girl, it wasn't cooked properly.
Mhm.
So it was
So
a way
you
to still be fattening. It's like everything. There's a way for it to be unhealthy.
so you
Oh, that reminds me. I had squash too out of the garden. I had squash,
oh
bok choy,
today?
cilantro, green beans, um, basil. Yeah, I got all that out the garden today. I got two nice size squashes today. I meant to send you a picture and forgot, girl.
Yeah. So are you saying you went vegan
No, I
before?
did that years ago. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
my baby, he was first. Like I used to make his milk. Yeah. He was first vegan.
So why did you stop and go back to meat?
I just wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
I
wasn't.
don't believe in anything being extreme, like that it has to be just one thing.
Mm-hmm,
I think it becomes moderation.
mm-hmm.
So at least that's kind of what I came into. Like when I helped reverse my dad's illness, is what I did was um instead of having him on just fruit, we did all meat. And we did all meats for first I put him on the fruit, and then we did all meats for like 3 months. And by that time he was already, diabetes
Mm.
free, high blood pressure free. But
So how did you do that? So fruit. So when he first came, you just fruit, just like what
it was
was
just
the?
grapes. It was just grapes and oranges.
So was that breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
2 meals a day only.
2 meals a day.
Just 2 meals. Yeah. He
So he
fasted,
had.
so there was nothing for breakfast, and then either he would have it. So let me take this back. He would have breakfast at 10, so you're close to lunch, so it's like a brunch, and then he would have his second meal dinner time. But it was just fruit. Yes.
So
Now I had him doing that on his own before he moved with me, but he had other people living with him, and he wasn't able to. He was sticking to it for a while, but then he wasn't able to just stick to it, so he was still, sick. And
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get my understanding. You saying so he had 2 meals a day. Both meals were fruit.
that's all you was eating is fruit. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
He,
I'm.
it
That's
was
what I
just
want to
yeah,
know.
it was just fruit. And then
For,
after
for how many months?
that's what I'm about to say. After so he got here in November, we went to just meet in February, I think it was. February or March, I can't
3 months.
remember. We
So
switched
you
to just
so
huh?
3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months fruit, and then 3 to 4 months meat.
So what I no, so what I was so after just the fruit, I had a conversation. I said, look, I've been seeing something about if we just do meat. I said we could do it together. Let's see. So he said, okay. So we did the meat for like 3 months.
Okay.
And I said, well, we can do this. We can eat seasonal. Let's try seasonal. So that way you're not permanently removing anything. But you're rotating it based on seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which we would do meat, fruit, meat.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so now we're just waiting the doctor to go ahead and pull him off. She wanted to see all his numbers for a few months, and they're good. So yeah, he reversed it. But I had a girlfriend. I helped her reverse her diabetes as well. Not all she did was straight fruit. That was just that. She didn't do anything else.
So the
And that's
meat.
been over a year now.
So the meat part. What were some of the meats?
Any meat you want
Any
is
meat?
meat. It's
Just
just
meat.
meat. No, stay away from those sides. I mostly gave him steak, eggs, and chicken.
Steak,
Um,
eggs, and chicken.
What's the most
Still
of
two
the meat
meals.
that we
Still 2 meals a day.
Yep. And sometimes some days he was able to do a 24-hour fast where it was
Mm-hmm.
nothing but his water. I think we only did that a couple times, because I wanted him to
Mm-hmm.
be diabetic free completely before we did
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that's
Okay.
what I
How
tell
much
people,
weight did he lose?
Oh, I think he got, I'm not even tracking it anymore. I think 60 something pounds at the time, maybe
Wow.
70, maybe
Wow.
70, something
Yeah.
like that. And, you know, so there's ways for people to get out here and reverse all this different stuff that's going on, but they got to have support.
Yep.
They true. So I was sneak, right? Because I don't have any health ailments. I'm 48. I have no health ailments. But so when I was sneak what I wanted, right, I would run up, I would get it and go upstairs to my room. So he not to tempt him, right? But the other time I was right there with him and doing it. Yeah. So that's how I did. I didn't have it in his face. So he was like, oh man, you know, because you're talking about 70-some years old. So that's 70 years of bad eating habits. So yeah, I just wanted to get him healthy because longevity, as you know, is on our side, right? So I just figured if we can get these illnesses, get him off this medication, it will help with the quality of his life.
And see, people, I'm just saying, people, it can be done. He's 70 years old and reversed the sickness, the illness that he carried for years and years, just because support and motivation of why you should change your diet.
Yeah. I think my dad had been diabetic now. I think maybe 20. My dad didn't get diagnosed until like fifth. Everybody else that I knew, it was like 40, but my dad, it wasn't until like he was 50. Because I want to say my mom already had it for 15 years. So maybe 55 before my dad ever got diagnosed like that. My dad even had, it's so crazy. At one point, remember they said he had congestive heart failure. And then that was no longer there either. Because, you know, I've had him trying to do this, the fruit. It was mainly just the fruit for maybe 2 years off and on. But yeah, they couldn't even find congestive heart failure on him anymore.
No, because you help him to see and cleared him up with just natural things, not even going to the doctor, getting any weight loss pills or any kind of pills to help you to cut your appetite or anything. Just change your diet and stay dedicated to it.
Yeah. One thing that I'm for is people using whatever they have to do temporarily to get better. So I don't knock the people who taking the different medications. I just say don't let them trick you into being on something permanently. If there is something out there that can give you a jump start and you are okay with doing it, okay. After that, what are you going to do? So I always say, because I have, you know, different people that I talk to, change your diet while you're using whatever you're using. Start now. It'll be easier for you. That way, when you transition your eating habit, and I tell people, I'm not telling you to punish yourself. You may end up liking it and remove everything else. That's a personal choice, right? But what you want is for those numbers to change. Then get off that medication and keep it rolling. So go ahead.
What I see is people get the medication to use as the quick fix. They use the medication as the quick fix, and then they get off of it and can go back, or I think they probably are still on it and eating whatever they want to eat, but it's a quick fix. Like it's a quick fix they use it for. Like no one wants to, like Aunt did. He went through the motions of months of this and months of that instead of let me get a quick fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because I know some people who are taking pills and different stuff, and they've been working out for years. Eating what I like to call the bodybuilder diet, which I try to tell people, stop buying that hype. It makes your body look good on the outside, but you don't know what you're doing on the inside. So there are people who do work hard and they're not successful. So again, I'm okay with them doing something else to assist, especially if you've already been trying for years, right? I have military buddies that got out and they still worked out, and the weight just still came because, you know, the diet, and then it's hard. Everything starts in the brain. So I don't beat them up because it's being proven that it really is something in the brain. That's why with the pills, it'll adjust something. It'll adjust something mentally. But they've got to take that extra step, because if not, it will come back, you know. So I just try to put that information out.
It's the changing of the mind every day.
Absolutely. And I just try to put that information out to as many people as I can. Girl, that was even on my vision wall, like board. I mean, like 2020, 2023. I put that down. I was just like, I'm gonna put this out to as many people. And my girlfriend, I remember when I had went home and I hadn't seen her in years. When I say years, I mean years. And she said something told her when I was getting ready to leave to just say, what you been doing? And so when she asked me, and I told her, how I live pretty much, and she was like, okay. So then I was walking out the door and and she said something, said, just tell her, right? Because she's slim. I'm looking at her, she's the same way I remember her from high school. And and then she told me she was diabetic and had been diabetic for 10 years, I think. And I'm looking like, what? She said, well, you don't know. I lost a whole bunch of weight. I said, okay, because I'm looking at you. You're the same. And I said, so I'm going to tell you what to do. And I said, well, what are your numbers? And she would not tell me her number. She was, playing off like she couldn't remember. And she, I did know she was not taking the medicine. So I'm like, okay, when you talk about that long number of years and you're not taking medicine, we got to do something. So I told her what to do, which, like I said, it was just the fruit and it was just grapes, not even oranges. It was just grapes. So, and it was the grapes with the seeds. So fast forward, I get back home and I think we're in week 3. So she said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I wrote down my numbers the night you left. Right. And I'm going to show you, girl, she had pretty much, I had stroke numbers. Oh, and thank God God told her, I say God told her, open your mouth.
Yeah.
And baby, them numbers, let me tell you something. When she went to her doctor at month 2, she told the doctor she was seeing another doctor.
And you was the doctor?
Me talking about, because the doctor came here, circled her stuff and said, what in the world did you do? Yep. She was not diabetic anymore. She went in the pre-diabetic range. And she said, he asked her, what did you do? She said, oh, I got a friend that's a doctor. And he said, well, keep talking. So I said, girl, now wait till that man, I'm a doctor. But she did it. And we're a year removed. And as a matter of fact, I hit her up and asked her how she was doing. And she said she had just did a first 72-hour water fast. Because, I do those periodically. She had did a first 72-hour water fast. She said at first she was nervous, but she did it. And she broke it with fruit. And I was like, girl, yes, honey. Yep. So people can do it. They just got to make the choice.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for you to change whatever illnesses you have. And then, if there's something bad that you want to have, don't make it all the time. Don't make it all the time. Eat something bad here and there. And the majority of your diet, keep that thing clean. And
don't eat a
small fast.
Eat in moderation.
Yeah.
Don't eat if you want a chocolate chip cookie, eat 1 or 2 and don't eat the whole roll because you always eat the whole thing. Don't even eat half the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can be done. It can be done. It's just and people just got to have someone that they trust to confide in, because a lot of times people don't want you to know they're sick, But I just thank God that God told her to open her mouth and she did. And I was, I'm always open to people because, I got 5 kids. So I'm always open to people to tell them what I'm doing to.
And
I ain't slim now. Let me put that out there to all you guys. And it's not that I'm a slim person. But I've never really had a big stomach. I just got hips and butt, unfortunately, did get really big. But I'm healthy. I don't have any ailments.
Yeah.
And I thank God for that.
I'm with the organ type thing, I'm healthy, but from the car accident, the bone.
Yeah, that's totally different. Absolutely.
In the back, and so that's totally different. But the other part, like the organs and the blood and all that kind of stuff, good. But these bones and back, and oh my goodness, if you can just let that heal, completely as you turn that around, as you turn, the insides, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you guys, that's another thing. If you are interested and you sick or anything, hey, I can tell you where to go because it ain't really me, but it's just information that I relay that I do know that works. But yeah, so it is 8:30.
Hey, we made it.
Yeah, we made it. Our time is up. So we are going to tell you guys thank you for joining us, continuing to help us grow. And we will be here tomorrow again. And tomorrow will be day 19 of our 30-day journey. As we're trying to grow our podcast and have you guys listen to us as we just talk, get our opinions out here about how we feel and what's going on with us for our day.
All right. And thank you for joining us. And I hope you join us tomorrow.
Absolutely, you guys. So from startup to takeover,
watch us work.
Kim and Latrice, we're out. Good night.
Good night.